Brexit is entering crunch time as the October 31 deadline fast approaches that Britain is set to quit the European Union with or without a deal. Intense political drama and several extensions to the withdrawal date have plagued Brexit negotiations. But how did Britain get into this mess in the first place? Let's go back more than 3 years to the 23rd of June 2016. The UK voted to leave the EU in a shock result that saw the Leave campaign win by 52 to 48%, despite conflicting polls in the lead up to the referendum. It was a humiliating defeat for Prime Minister David Cameron, who then resigned.
I do not think it would be right for me to try to be the captain that steers our country to its next destination.
Shortly after, Home Secretary Theresa May won the Conservative Party leadership contest after triumphing over rivals Boris Johnson, Michael Gove and Andrea Leadsom.
I know because we're Great Britain that we will rise to the challenge.
Fast forward to March 29, 2017, and May triggered Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty, formally kickstarting a 2-year countdown to the UK exiting the EU.
We already miss you. Thank you and goodbye.
On the 8th of June, May held a snap general election, which was intended to increase her authority on Brexit in the Commons. It backfired disastrously and resulted in a hung parliament. May clung on to power, but she became the head of a minority government.
The parliamentary party does have confidence.
In December, May survived an attempt by Tory MPs to oust her with a vote of no confidence. But a month later, May suffered the heaviest defeat in modern UK parliamentary history when MPs rejected her Brexit plans, voting against the deal.
Ayes to the right, 202. The noes to the left, 432.
In May this year, after failing 3 times to get her withdrawal agreement through Parliament, Theresa May set a resignation date of 7th of June.
It is and will always remain a matter of deep regret to me that I have not been able to deliver Brexit.
The sticking point of the agreement has always been how to deal with Northern Ireland, a UK territory that shares an open border with the Republic of Ireland, an EU member state. On July 24, Boris Johnson officially entered Downing Street.
We're going to fulfil the repeated promises of Parliament to the people and come out of the EU on October the 31st. No ifs or buts.
At the end of August, the new PM asked the Queen to suspend Parliament for 5 weeks in the run-up to the 31 October Brexit deadline. The opposition suspected he was trying to stifle debate on the issue.
Suspending Parliament is not acceptable, it's not on. What the Prime Minister's doing is a sort of smash and grab on our democracy.
And the Supreme Court ruled the suspension unlawful and suspended it. But this month, the PM put forward his revised Brexit proposal to the EU. After intense negotiations, the PM announced he had reached a great deal with the EU on October 17.
England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland are together, and it means we can decide our future together. We can take back control, as the phrase goes, of our money, our borders, our laws, together.
But some have said the price for an open border on the island of Ireland is effectively a border between 2 parts of the UK. In a rare weekend sitting, MPs delayed the approval of the deal until all the necessary legislation to implement it had been passed. This forced Johnson, very reluctantly, to ask the EU for a further extension to the UK's October 31 exit date. Johnson sent the request as required, but unsigned, and added another signed letter arguing against the deeply corrosive delay. Johnson is fighting to get his deal approved by MPs so the UK can meet the current October 31 deadline. But the timing is extremely tight.
We are going to leave by October the 31st. We have the means and the ability to do so.